Listen, thanks, Iris, first of all. It's just amazing to listen to all these ladies. And I'm thinking inspiration. I'm being so inspired. I could just stop right now and forget about everything, right? I don't think I've got any more ounce of inspiration on me to give away, but nevertheless, because you told me, and we always listen to you, Iris, I shall say my little words. But it is really about inspiration, all of us. And, I'm coming from the entrepreneurial side, like Angela, more than the scientific side, though I'm also a researcher. I really empathize, for example, what Gilu said, all these journeys that are really all underneath the, what is it, 98% or 88% of the iceberg, which is all hidden, and this is where we work. And then suddenly, we present this role and face to the world. And this is a little bit what is actually happening to me right now. And I was, of course, thinking of what am I going to say to inspire these amazing ladies? And what has been in my mind for the past few weeks, particularly for the past 2 weeks, is that this award, and it's not to repeat this, but it's just to talk about a little bit related to Agnieszka's and everybody else's, this Inventor Award, which is organized by the European Patent Office. And I am the privileged woman to be one of the finalists. And again, so my whole thinking is, what can I talk about? And I thought, well, this is what I have to talk about, because it's every day at the moment. I'm just talking about it and, talking to people. But what does it mean to us as bio ladies, this award? And in numbers, I can tell you what it means is there are 22 finalists from all the world. I mean, these are the top scientists, really, and only 3 women. And this is really kind of a reflection of what we are talking about. And in my segment, which is the small to medium companies, there's only me. There's only 3 in that one. It's 3 in each category, but nevertheless, it really shows that it's not easy to go to any level. And again, reflecting on people's talks right now, it's a bit lonely at the top as well, because you really have to fight, and it does get somehow easier, but nevertheless, I think there's a lot of misunderstanding why you are there, what is your vision, what is your drive, which may not necessarily be what people think, particularly in these awards, etc. So I think this really brought me to the importance of BioLadies as we listened, as a group. It's a group that supports, is here to share information, is a reference point to all of us. Every time I listen to somebody, I think, wow, that's the one, I have to remember this. It's inspirational. I can't think of any more inspiration than to listen to all this diversity of knowledge and sharing all this. And also is such an example of, of guidance to young generations and all of us, because I think we all have to be, again, young in our minds to really continue doing what we are doing. And every time I'm at one of these meetings, it's actually being at 100% awe at the knowledge. The breadth of diversity. Think about ages, countries, backgrounds. Iris, you're kind of a genie on connecting people, as we all know, but it really is quite extraordinary. And how enriching this is. I always feel so enriched after listening to all of you, really. And how heartwarming. And to me, this is becoming more and more important to really feel these heartwarming experiences. It's good for the body, it's good for the mind, it's good for our immune system, as we know and we hear all the time. And in my experience at the moment, for example, I have to give so many interviews, television, radios, God knows what, but it always comes across that they're looking for something a bit from the heart, right? People think that scientists, researchers were all about data, business people were all about thriving and moving and pushing. But the reality is that the world needs something more. And I feel it in talking to all these people from all over the place, They want to talk to me because they want to feel something a bit more than this, in particular, these awards. And it's this heartwarming empathy, understanding, and support that is really so important for all of us and for the future, you know. So I think what I want to say now is that, yes, we are so important in the world as we are.
Carmen, thank you so much.
I'm not finished. I'm getting emotional. Oh. So give me 5 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Sorry, I'm just getting emotional because I feel sorry about these guys. But let me finish this, Iris, because I think it's important. What have we got and why are we important, right, in the world? Because we have generosity in our hearts. Otherwise, we would not be here, particularly you, Iris. And we have openness in our minds, as we just heard. Look what Gilo just told us. Curiosity, joy, friendship, freedom of speech. How wonderful. Sometimes we cannot have this, you know, but also it's the love and the empathy and the respect for each other, which is so important. And you know, I think this represents BioLadies for me, and I'm sure it does represent it to you. And I would like to leave you with an extract, which is actually my kitchen there, of a poem written and spoken by Amanda Gorman, that you probably all know, that she did at the Biden inauguration. And it's only a little bit, but I think it's quite relevant for us. And this is part of the poem, which it is: "For there is always light, if only we are brave to see it, and only brave enough to be it." And I think this is what we are. We are really light. And let us continue being the light. This is really my message to all of us. And now I'm done.